Ever since Keith Lee, the popular restaurant influencer, went to go visit Unc, the tenderism Unc, a lot of stuff have been brought to light. A lot of people been having a lot of opinions about what's been going on at that restaurant. So right now we're gonna check out a video from Introvert Rockstar and see what he got to say. So Introvert Rockstar, he be breaking it down. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. So we're gonna check this out.
So update. We could not get to Unc. Security said it was over with for the day. They said that he was filming something. We had $5,000 in cash or $4,000 in cash that we was gonna give him a hand. They didn't take it, so we're not only gonna take this money and feed some people, but we just gonna do what we feel like we're supposed to do in the community. If I would have known he was here, I would have probably at least asked Edie to stop for a few seconds so we could go over there. That's what I would have done. But ever since I reached out to him, I've gotten zero response. I thought I was very respectful. From what I've watched from the review, it just didn't seem like he really captured what it's like when you come to this place. It's just disappointing that as popular as people can be on social media, people don't know everybody.
And y'all know what I always say, make that make sense. And the crazy part about this, that restaurant used to be a coffee shop. Now, all week I've been telling y'all, it's time for us to gatekeep our stuff, all our ideas. I've been telling y'all this all week. We need to keep our ideas to ourselves, bro. Because these people get it and they run with it. And they want all the credit. They'll let you get all the hype, but they want the real credit. They want the real money. They thinking long term. I'm telling you, this how it always works. It always works. Keith Lee said, the ribs don't fall off the bone. They slice them to make it look like it fall off the bone. And at first, I thought Mr. Walter Johnson.
Wow. That's a little, I guess, a good little marketing strategy. You slice them, pre-slice them, so then you pick it up, it just fall off the bone. You can pump fake in front like your meat just so tender, your cooking so good, the meat just slide right off the bone. I ain't gonna front. Hey, that's a slick little idea right there.
I thought he was the cook, but the whole time he is the brains of the operation. I've been telling y'all this all week. It's been like this, bro. These people can't create without us. These people can't build without us. They are not creative people, bro. They only steal, and I'm gonna say allegedly.
The only thing that I can give them credit for creating is weapons. The guns, missiles, bombs, they create that, but like you say, they steal pretty much everything else.
Because you know how they like to do. We're gonna say allegedly, but we know what it is. They like to steal, dog. They don't know how to create anything off their mind, out of nothing. They don't know how to do it. I found out he wasn't the cook, Mr. Walter Johnson. He isn't the cook. He is the brains of the operation. That restaurant used to be a coffee shop until he came in and told the Caucasian dude, hey, cook some gumbo, make some chicken, do this, do that. He was telling them to do all this stuff. And the dude followed the orders. So that's why a lot of people are mad, because they see, no, he's supposed to be, I ain't gonna say the owner of the restaurant, but everyone hopes that he has some shares or a partner, and they're not just giving him cash money. You know how they do our people.
Mm-hmm.
And they like to play on your mind like we don't see what we see. They love to do that. But this right here, bro, this was hard to watch. Run a tape.
Say one thing up right now. Just my partner. Nick, you my brother, you my age-old cousin. We gonna keep it that way. Hey, we don't need no hate. Look, don't hate on him. Don't hate on only thing we trying to take it.
I can take it. It's not about that.
Take it back. Hey, look. Yeah. Hey, if you want to help something, send some good comments. Come down to destination. It's in the southern part of California, city of Marietta. I was talking about destination one in the nation. These will understand. This young man here, I forgot. As long as I live, I ain't gonna be over him. But however, let me tell y'all something. This guy here. Oh, my little. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm telling you from another side. I don't do no hugging no more. Okay, anyway, let me get this straight. Me and him, boy, we gonna ride the house like Roy road trip. I'm out of here.
Now, mind you, in all those videos on TikTok,
Man, our people too loving and trusting to outside people to a point that it's kind of a detriment, because we can all see how this gonna play out. When it's all said and done, gonna be sitting somewhere broke, just lonely and disgusted, and the white man gonna make off with all the money and glory. That's what's gonna happen. Kind of like Uncle, what is it, Uncle Remus? What's that alcohol? I think the broad, I'm gonna call her broad, but she went viral a few weeks ago. Anyway, that's a whole nother story, how she disrespected that man. But you know how they Jack Daniels, they had of course the black man, enslaved man, made the Jack Daniels, and who took the glory to this day? And to make up for it, they gave him an off-brand called Uncle Remus Nears or something like that. But yeah, we all see how this gonna happen. It's gonna turn out. We know it's the same game plan over and over.
when he was going viral, when Mr. Walter Johnson was going viral every day, all day on TikTok, you never saw that Caucasian dude. You never saw him. When he was going viral every day, putting the work in, collabing with people, you never saw that Caucasian dude. Soon as everything got built, soon as the hype, you see the long lines, they come in. Now, guess who want to be all on TV screen? What Suge Knight say? Right before our eyes, bro. I've been telling y'all this, bro. This is the American way. It's the American way. Caucasian people don't create anything, bro. They don't. They sit back and they let our people do it. They let other people do it. Then they come in and they take the credit. He's trying to trademark tendernism. The word that, well, it's been created, but the word that Mr. Walter Johnson been saying. Mr. Walter Johnson came up with tendernism. They trying to trademark it. They didn't put it in Mr. Walter Johnson's name. They put it in the restaurant's name. Look at this shit. I've been talking about this all week, bro. Dude called, and look, I'm not going to talk down on Mr. Walter Johnson. You know, I'm not going to talk down on him. But from the outside looking in, to everybody, we see what's going on. These people trying to build generational wealth from his ideas. If they was really his friend, if they was really a friend, they would have trademarked, that would have been in his name. Am I lying? If I'm lying, in my comment section, tell me I'm lying. If the owner of that restaurant was really his friend, that trademark would be in his name. Bro, I did my research, bro. It wouldn't be no restaurant without Mr. Walter Johnson. Just like I've been telling y'all all along, there wouldn't be no America without our ancestors, without our people. We keep this country going. So when you hear everybody talking about, oh, we just got here, we built New York, look, bro, our ancestors, there wouldn't be no wealth in America without our ancestors. The cotton, the rice, it wouldn't be none of that. So that's why we're so big on foundational Black Americans. Because most of the time, it's because of our ideas that this country keeps going. Again, if I'm lying, in my comment section, tell me.
That's true. All the inventions go back to who? Our people, FBAs. There's so many inventions that they, like he say, they don't create. They created something called the patent office. So you create it, They run down and patent your design, and they profit off it from generation to generation. So that's what they create. They created weapons, wars, bombs, and the patent office to steal your shit. That's what they created.
On me, I'm lying. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like I say, I'm not gonna talk down on Mr. Walter Johnson because I'm not gonna do that. But everybody see what's going on. Dude, all in the videos now. Like he put in the work. I know you the cook, but when you the cook, hey, stay behind the scenes. And this the cold part. Like I say, even when they turned to a restaurant, they didn't have a kitchen. So they had to find a way to make some money to get that thing moving. So guess who got it moving? Mr. Walter Johnson. His promotion. And it's hard, bro. Like I tell y'all, business, especially in the restaurant business, that's hard, bro, to go viral and just get people coming in, bro. It's not easy. That's with any business, especially these days, because these days I do photography. So what I learned is you can't just be a restaurant owner these days. You can't just be a photographer. You can't just be a paint. Like you have to be a content creator to get people coming in. Unless you've been a restaurant from the 1950s, 60s, and you've been there, your name is solidified. But for the most part these days, if you new in business, you also have to be a content creator. And a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people can't do that these days. But Mr. Walter Johnson, at his age, that's why I always tell y'all, bro, age don't matter. Once you find your groove, once you find your lane, you got it. You guys just keep evolving. And people are hoping that Mr. Walter Johnson, like he's been treated fairly, that they set him up for the long term. So his family can have generational wealth because they trying to get generational wealth. They'll let you get hype online, but they want that long term money. Yeah, we can see it, bro. We can see these dudes. Mr. Walter Johnson calls him a friend, but we see it. If he was a friend, that trademark would be in Mr. Walter Johnson's name. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. If that's a friend, in business, ain't no friend. In business, ain't no friend.
Yeah, ain't no friends, nothing but the almighty dollar. It's all people care about. Stop thinking these people are your friend. I tell my mother that all the time. With the doctor she go to, the stuff they prescribe. I'm like, man, you think all these people your friend, man, it's about business, man. Like I tell these folks prescribe you this stuff, man, and that's a whole nother point. But still what he's saying, it's business for these people. It's not friends. You may have been dealing with them for 5, 10, 20 years. Y'all have general good conversation when you're around. When it's all said and done, it come down to them numbers. Numbers in that bank account. Like you say, ain't no friends in business. Okay?
In business, ain't no friend. It's business, dog. It's business. Why you think they put the restaurant name on there and not his name? If they was friends, it would have been his name. It's a cold game, bro. That's why I say in 2026, we got to gatekeep our ideas, bro. Because it was all his ideas that created that restaurant. It used to be a coffee shop. But because of him, it's a restaurant. Now it's thriving because of him. Even Keith Lee said it. Because of the OG, because of Unc. It's because of him, bro. That restaurant was doing bad before he started going viral. He started going viral. Now the restaurant booming. Now he wants Mr. Walter Johnson to record him. You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up. I told y'all, I've been telling y'all all week. These people are not creative, bro. They not. 9 times out of 10, they steal. And this been going on throughout history. Just do your research. But people tell me to shut up. Do your research. They always stealing, bruh. And I always tell y'all, the game is cold. I'm out.
Alright, man, in conclusion, we're gonna wrap this video up. He was on point right there, this whole entire video. These people are not your friend. They will use you. They need to feed off our energy to create anything. Like he said, they never create nothing. They only create the patent office. So to let you create it, they go put the patent in for it. Now it's theirs. Okay, that's what they do. Okay, so he's right by everything he said in this video. We all know how this gonna turn out. It's like watching a car stuck on a railroad track and a train coming. We all know how this disaster gonna end. We all know how it's gonna end. I pray it don't, but we got enough life experience to know by now. It's usually how it play out. I'm gonna put the link to Introvert Rockstar video in the description box. Go check them out, give them a follow. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Peace. I'll catch y'all in this video.